at this game, we're not expecting it to be too difficult for the U.S., but it's a new group for the U.S., so never know. Then we got a foul early on. Trying to see who that is down. That's Trinity Rodman down in a little bit of pain. Yeah, she kind of fell on her back. Looks like they're trying to get her some assistance. What's going on, Kane? Yeah, I can see. I'll be right back. It's all good. What's up, Kane? Yeah, I know. People asked. I'll be right back. Yeah, yeah. Do your thing. I'll be here for the next couple of hours. Got Rapino warming up. I mean, they're bringing out the little board for Rodman, so her night could be over already. We'll see. I mean, I'd be a little bit disappointing because I know a lot of people were probably tuning in to see her play, especially in a World Cup. At least she's up now. She's kind of rubbing her back, so we'll see if she can continue on. Yeah, she's fine. Walking a little gingerly, but I think she'll be okay. So those of you tuning in, appreciate you for clicking on the link, joining me for USA Vietnam. US first game, trying to get the three-peat. Vietnam, it's their first appearance in the Women's World Cup. So we'll have to see how they can handle playing against the top team in the world in the U.S. Let me make myself a little bigger here. There we go. All right, we got to cross into the box, and there's a bunch of open people. Gets it into the middle. Good block. This is what I'm expecting from Vietnam. They're going to get as many women behind the ball as possible and just try to create a wall to block as many shots as they can. I don't know how much offense we will necessarily get from them, but they're going to try to play as much defense as possible. And we got another foul. Yeah, right now Vietnam kind of looks like they're, a little bit out of shape, and this could get ugly. I believe the last time these two faced each other was 2019, I want to say, and the U.S. won that one 13-0. So hopefully it's more competitive than that, but I kind of doubt it. We got Julie Ertz with the header there just wide. I mean, she had some space. It was going to be a tough header. Her back to the goal, try to whip it around, but just wide. All right, Vietnam on the ball, and they lose possession, but they get a foul. So free kick to them. Floated in, taken away. What's up, Kane? So, Kane, how you doing? I know you've been tuning into the FIFA streams and all that. So this is our got our watch along, see the US, how they look. I mean, all intents and purposes, they're gonna be the favorites to come out of this group. So uh THFC fan 22, what's up? This guy Smithster rated you, mate. I mean, this might be a foolish question. I don't even know what rate it is on Twitch. Would 6 people please drop in me? Yeah, okay. Smithster, I got you. Yeah, anybody who's in here, if you follow me or subscribe, I will definitely repay the favor. That's dope. Appreciate that, Smithster. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured it was. But like I said, I'm still relatively new to Twitch, but I definitely appreciate that. And those of you tuning in, drop a follow. All right, hold up. So we got somebody here on Facebook as well. I feel like I know who that is. What's up, Jordan? All right, so we're 7.5 minutes in, no score. Which, I mean, that might be a minor win for Vietnam right there. Ball out of play. Yeah, so Trinity Rodman, who went down a little bit earlier, but she looks like she's good to go. And how come it's not brought? It is on TV. It's on Fox. The War Derby. I mean, hey, if Vietnam makes it to a few more World Cups, that could be a name for this matchup. THFC, yeah. I mean, it's an interesting name. Let's see. All right, Smithster, I just followed you. I'm doing well, Kane. Thanks for asking. Just trying to stay cool with all this heat down here in Georgia. But yeah, I can't really complain. But how are you doing tonight? All right, so the U.S. is in possession. Like I said, Vietnam has a lot of bodies behind the ball. I was about to say, Kane, yeah, it is kind of late for you because this is around the time when you joined the FIFA stream. So yeah, I mean, hey, I appreciate you for as long as you can stay on here. All right, looks like I've got a cross on the U.S. and nobody can get on the end of it. All right, THFC. Have a good night. Have a good night yourself. I will try to be here for every U.S. game, so make sure you come back over here. All right, so we have a free kick to the U.S. to take a quick one. So U.S. number 1 in the world. Vietnam is 32nd in the world. I mean, it's a 32-team tournament, so that kind of lets you know that they're basically the worst team. All right, Vietnam with the goal kick. But yeah, so those of you in here, if you're new to the channel and the stream, look, when I do these, we kind of just talk about whatever in the chat as the game's going on. So, if you want to drop your favorite team is, you can do that. We can talk about the fact that it's also, I think, what Messi debuted tonight for Inter Miami. I'll probably check out some highlights from that a little bit later. Kane said Merck should slaughter them, not going to lie. Yeah. As I said a little earlier, the last time they met, it was, I believe, 13-0 to the U.S. Messi. Yep. And there's also news with Mbappe, because I believe he played in their little preseason match today, but PSG basically said that might be the last time we see Mbappe. At least for PSG, of course. Yes, that scoreline was outrageous. But what we're looking for this one, kind of a new crop for the U.S. I think it's going to take them a few minutes to kind of get it going. But yeah, I definitely see at least, I don't know, 5, 6 goals for the U.S. And that might be way underselling them. Yes, like I said, the U.S. have won back-to-back World Cups. And if they were to win this one, they'd be the first soccer team to do so. Get the three-peat. All right, so we got Rodman down the right side, but it's kicked away, out of play for a throw for the U.S. For some reason, it's still wild that Trinity Rodman is Dennis Rodman's daughter. And she's like one of the best soccer players in the world. Well, I don't know if it's in the world necessarily, but at least for the U.S. At least a young player. Yeah, I think the U.S. is right now trying to find little pockets in this Vietnamese. Okay, great ball there. Nice little 1-2 shot. There we go. First goal. Kane. Yes, she is Dennis Rodman's daughter. So U.S. gets their first goal off of a nice little 1-2 outside the box. Vietnam, their back line, like I said, there's spots to be run through, but they finally capitalized, and that was Sophia Smith with the goal. Yeah, nice little touch there by Alex Morgan. Yeah. The floodgates might have just been opened. I wouldn't be surprised if we see each one up top. I mean, Smith just got hers. Morgan, Rodman. I could see all of them scoring tonight. All right, now back with another throw-in for the U.S. All right, nice ball to Rodman. Crosses it, but Vietnamese goalkeeper saw that one. If I really need sleep, got training at 11 my time. So good night and enjoy your game. Yes. Have a good night, Kane. I already know. Look, it's late. It's late for you. Definitely get your sleep, man. Hopefully, see you the next live stream. All right, U.S. back on the ball and out of play. See you around, mate. Yep, I'll see you, Kane. All right, throw into Morgan. I'll try. Yeah, no pressure. If you got time, it's all good. All right, so we got Ertz with the throw in. Okay, so we're coming up on 16 and a half minutes in here in the first half. U.S. with a goal nil lead, looking for more. Try to slip it in there to Alex Morgan, but couldn't make the connection. Okay, Vietnam trying to get in the counter now. Didn't really amount to much. I mean, even the size difference is pretty noticeable between the U.S. and Vietnam. But that's the way Vietnam's going to try to play. They're going to get behind the ball, try to create counterattack opportunities, and hopefully try to get the U.S. either too far upfield or find some mistake in their back line. And that was a kick to nobody. So out of play, we got a throw in for Vietnam. Where am I watching from? I am in Georgia, the U.S. Yeah, those of you in the chat, drop where you're watching from. Okay. Ertz with the ball to Rodman. Looking to take her defender on. Makes some moves to his touchline, crosses into the middle. Save. Shot was a little deflected. That made it easier for the Vietnamese keeper. Another good opportunity there for the U.S. Seems like they're really starting to turn up the pressure. Ball over the top. Rodman can't control it. Although now she gets on the ball. Ooh, try to slip it again to Alex Morgan. All right, so we got a free kick going the other way for Vietnam. See if they can mount some type of attack. I did an episode earlier where I said, look, for Vietnam's first time in the World Cup, I don't want to see them get blown out. Obviously, I'm rooting for the U.S., but it'd be, nice to see them get one at least. Okay, U.S. with some pressure and the turnover. Yeah, bad , 1st, 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 Vietnam's just trying to survive right now. Ertz is pointing to the open space. Ball over the top to Rodman. Crosses it to the middle. I mean, Vietnamese defense is getting in front of all these shots. Because that one was definitely going into the net. Yeah, that was like a point blank shot. Yeah, shot was from DeMello. All right, waiting for Vietnam to put it back in play. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button, give me a follow or subscribe. Really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, appreciate Smister with the raid. Had my first raid on Twitch. We're reaching milestones here, people. All right, referee's trying to talk to somebody. Oh, let me check on something really quick. All right, so U.S. has it down the left side. Try to go 1-2 there. Turnover. Back on the ball into the box. Morgan's on it. She's trying to find somebody. Once again. Vietnam with the interception there. But the U.S. is back on the ball here. Sooner or later, they're going to keep capitalizing on these, runs to the box and crossing the back in. Just for right now, Vietnam's kind of getting lucky blocking a lot of these shots. So, Herman, see you watching on Facebook. Appreciate you for tuning in. Let me know where you're checking out the stream from. All right, 23 and a half minutes in. Still only 1-0 for the U.S. Goal by Sophia Smith in the 14th minute. Off a nice 1-2 with Alex Morgan. And then she slid it between the Vietnamese keeper's legs. Okay, U.S. with the turnover. See what they do with it here. Try to get fancy there and lost it. Let's see. Simo, thanks for tuning in. Okay, we're now into the 24th minute. Like I said, you're here watching, anything you want to talk about, drop it in the chat. Let's have some fun during the game. We don't just have to talk about this game that's going on here. We talk about other news around the world of soccer, I don't know, NBA, NFL, it's all free. All right, so the U.S. has a corner here. I feel like my video is a little laggy. I feel like this happens every time I put a scoreboard up. If it continues, I'll just take the scoreboard down, to be honest with you. I mean, you guys let me know. The lag is too much. Like I said, I'll take the scoreboard down. If not, I'll keep it up. Okay, here's the cross. Pretty good one into the box. Nobody can get on the end of it. Once again, Vietnam back on their heels. Vietnam's clearly taking the approach that they just want to minimize the damage. I'm sure they understand they most likely will lose this game. They just don't want it to get too far out of reach. Because we know goal differential is a big tiebreaker. Although I fully expect the USA and Netherlands to come out of this group. Once again, it's the World Cup. Crazy things have happened. All right, here's the ball over here. So I guess questions for you guys in the chat. What do you think the championship game matchup will be? Put that in the chat. Or just give me, I guess, like I said, the U.S. is the betting favorite. Who do you think is the biggest roadblock in their way to get third title? That's probably a better question. Because coming with a championship game, you got to know how the group's going to finish out, knockout round, and all that. That might be difficult right now to ask. Ball in Alex Morgan. Ooh, just wide. She did a good job corralling that because when she had her first touch, it kind of popped up on her, but she settled it down nicely. She was onside. Yeah, that just missed the far post. Yeah. David, Reach, Gene, thanks for tuning in. See you guys over on Facebook. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, U.S. loves going on the right side. Nice ball into Morgan. I mean, good job by the Vietnamese keeper there. She saw the run from Morgan. She came out from her end line. Alex Morgan, well, she was offside anyway, but Alex Morgan tried to play the ball out a little bit wider, get a better angle on it, and the Vietnamese keeper sprawled out and made the save. But like I said, she'd have been offside anyway. I'm not saying they should just keep going with it because eventually they're going to connect on that and get a goal. Let's see. Appreciate you tuning in. So we're into the 29th minute. Still 1-0 U.S. Sophia Smith goal in the 14th minute. The U.S. have had a couple of other opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize on another one. So yeah, like I said earlier, chat, feel free to throw out any questions or any comments on the game, whatever. Let's go back and forth. Let's interact. So like I said, it's Women's World Cup. You got Messi's debut for Miami. You got news about Mbappe probably not playing for PSG anymore, which interesting to see where he goes. I feel like it's going to be Real Madrid. Seems like that makes way too much sense. We had what? I think it was what, last week or earlier this week. Oh, ball into the box. Ooh. U.S. is coming close. Once again, another shot. Well, this one's from Haran just wide. She went near post with that one. But Ronaldo basically said the Saudi League is more competitive than MLS, which I don't know. I know he plays over there, so maybe that's why he said it. I can't say I watch enough Saudi League to really compare the two. I thought it was an interesting comment from him. I mean, we know the Saudi League is trying to throw that money around. Yeah. Trying to see what else soccer wise. I mean, Premier League is not that far away. Definitely excited for that. That's gotta be what, mid August. Then also there's I mean, I don't know how many of you are gamers in here, but you know, EA Sports FC had their deep dive. So any of my FIFA / EA Sports gamers in here, what do you think of the deep dive? Are you excited for the game? Let me know. I know I am. All right, got into the box. Sophia tried to get her second goal of the night, but she put it out of play. Once again, if she had scored there, it would have been off of an assist from Alex Morgan. Yeah, she just couldn't keep that one down. All right, so goal kick to Vietnam. U.S. back on the ball, but then heads it back to the Vietnamese keeper. Maxime, thanks for tuning in. Ann, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, you're all having a good night. Let me know where you're watching me from. Say hey, say what's up. It's all good. All right, here comes the U.S. on the attack. Sophia Smith try to get cheeky there, but out of play for a corner kick. I have to feel like one of these the U.S. is going to connect on. Let's say Sheppy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, is the corner. I believe that was Julie Ertz who got into the end of it, but now she's down. She might have caught a leg tear. I don't know. She's in a compromising position taking that header on with Vietnamese players right there. Seemed like she might have hit her head. Oh, she's back down. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, she kind of headed it straight down. The ball came back up and hit her kind of in her nose. Okay, it looks like we had got a hydration break here, it looks like. Yeah, it's 35 minutes in. Still 1-0. Thought there'd have been more goals at this point. All right, so the hydration break is over. Players getting ready to resume play. I believe it's going to be a throw into Vietnam here. Yep. Okay, looks like Ertz lost the contact. She's popping it back in. Cole, thanks for tuning in. So those of you on Facebook tuning in, go ahead and hit the follow button. We'll be here to do as many of these U.S. games as I can for the World Cup. I plan on doing all of them. Of course, sometimes I'm not able to, but that's the plan, to do all of them. And yeah, like I said, let me know, who's your favorite team. Let me know the league you watch. Whatever. Let me know who you think's gonna. Who are your contenders to win the Women's World Cup? You can give me your top 3. All right. Once again, U.S. going down the right side. That's kind of been where they've been trying to attack Vietnam. Nigop, thanks for tuning in. Okay. U.S. back on the ball, coming up on the 38th minute. I feel like they have to get another goal here. But, yeah, I mean, I give Vietnam credit. They're playing back in a defensive shell. They've been blocking shots. They've been doing all they can, throw them everybody they can in the U.S. players' way. Sandos, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're all having a good night. Make sure to hit that follow button and a like, or subscribe if you're on YouTube. All right, Ertz back on the ball. Once again, they play down the right side. Slipping into Rodman. Rodman cross into the box, gets it to Morgan. He turns, but there's like 4 players right around her. Rodman, she's taken down the box. Nope. Yeah, just a goal kick. Just a goal kick. Let's see how close this was. That's borderline. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I don't know. That's probably a 50-50 one. They could have called it, but they didn't. Hold on, wait. Looks like she's talking to the officials. I feel like if she goes to VAR, they might give it to her. They're still talking about it. For me, I mean, it seemed like the Vietnamese player caught the back of Rodman's leg in the box, took her down. Yes, she's going to the VR to check. I think we might get a penalty here. Yeah, she like hooked her back. Yeah, I think it's a penalty. Only thing would be is if she got the ball. Ooh, actually, it's tougher than I thought. Because the defender, I think, got a piece of the ball, but then she took out Rodman's left leg. Rodman goes down. I'm like 60-40 penalty here. You guys think it's a penalty? Andre, thanks for tuning in. This one's close. Still looking at it. Yafit, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. All right, looks like the official, she took like a step back. I thought she was on her way to give us a ruling, but she's still looking. Okay, she's finished her check. Let's see what she rules. Still talking to the official. Okay. All right, we got a penalty. So I thought it was. I think she got a small piece of the ball, but she took out the left leg. So yeah, I think that's the right call. Yeah. All right, so we got Alex Morgan at the spot. She's placing the ball down. Let's see if she can capitalize here. I think she goes. I think she goes to her left bottom corner. That's my guess. All right, she's taking the breath, catching herself, waiting for the whistle. All right, here we go. She went that way. It was a great stop by the Vietnamese keeper. And now Morgan's down. But yeah, she went to her left. Well, Alex Morgan's left. The keeper's right. Great save by the keeper. Wandapa. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, I'm not butchering y'all's names on Facebook. Then the rebound came back to Morgan, and she tried to put it into the open net, but it was deflected away by a Vietnamese player. But now Morgan's holding her, I think it's her left leg. I mean, she didn't go all the way into the corner. Either way, I think the Vietnamese keeper makes that stop. Even if she went all the way to the corner. All right, so now Alex is being attended to. Saying she's okay. Looks like she's about to get up. Max Sunder, Bruno, appreciate you tuning in. All right, so we have a goal kick to Vietnam after the great sprawling save on the penalty kick. Vietnamese fans making some noise. So we're going to have 8 minutes of added time here in the first half. And the fact that it's still just 1-0, like you give the Vietnamese defense a lot of credit. Alex Morgan waiting to come back on. She's waiting for the referee to wave her on. Not sure why she hasn't waved her on yet. Yeah, I'm not really sure what she's waiting for. So I'm assuming she'll get on now. We got a free kick for Vietnam. We got Win tuning in. Appreciate you for tuning in. Like I said, if I messed up your name, I thoroughly apologize. Okay, U.S. trying to mount an attack here. Hold on a second. Oh, Trinity was running down the middle there. They couldn't see her. Got Clifford. Thanks for tuning in. U.S. trying to find that elusive second goal. So we're about 2 minutes into the 8 minutes of added time here in the first half. Can the U.S. pull out a second goal here before halftime? All right, floated into the box. Couldn't get on the end of that. I mean, wasn't really sure where she was going for a second there. But it works out. Got a throw in. Is that Emily Fox, I believe? Oh, now the same throw in for Vietnam. Okay. Interesting. All right, 48th minute. Let's see, got Gene tuning in. Appreciate that. All right, U.S. once again back the other way. Alex puts her hand up, didn't get a cross in. Cross from Sophia Smith took a deflection and actually almost ended up going into the goal, but Vietnamese keeper once again. That was probably going wide the whole way. Either way, we got a corner for the U.S. A decent ball. Couldn't get out to the end of it. Ooh. That shot from Haran took a couple of deflections, almost got in, but once again, Vietnam clears their line. Let's see, we got Kinda and Samuel. Thank you for tuning in. All right, coming up on the 50th minute. We have 8 minutes of added time here in the first half. So about 3 more minutes to go. U.S. back on the ball. I think a little earlier they showed possession and it was like, I think it was like 60, 20 something percent for possession, with like 17% in contention. All right, ball over the top. Try to get to Alex Morgan. Couldn't. Rodman on the ball. Vietnam again. Defense backtracking and getting on the ball. Stad Joe Bear. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, if I mess up your name, obviously not doing it purposely. Yeah, those of you tune in, let me know where you're watching from. Say what's up. Let me know what your thoughts are on the first half of this game so far. All right, U.S. plays that one short. Lavelle. There we go. Cross into the box. Ooh. I mean, all the shots of the keeper stopped. That one somehow got through, but they're calling offside. That would have been Sophia Smith's second goal of the night. But I think Alex Morgan was impeding the keeper's vision, and she was offside, so no goal. I think it was Alex Morgan who was offside. Okay, so Morgan was offside from the initial cross into the box. Yeah, a lot of the fans couldn't figure that one out. Andy, thanks for tuning in. Okay, she once again the ref is talking to her official. This one might be worthy of a VAR check, but I think Morgan might have been a little offside. Might have been like her elbow was offside. But she's still talking to the official. Last time the decision took this long, it worked in the U.S.'s favor. Still talking to the official. Like to think this decision would happen a little quicker. Like if she wants to go take a look at it, then go take a look at it. This is a long conversation to decide whether or not to then go look at it. Like she was either offside or she wasn't. Ivan, what's going on? Will you stream the actual game? I cannot stream the actual game because that's how my channel would get a strike for that. Okay, they're allowing the goal. Sophia Smith with her second goal of the night. I guess they said Alex Morgan was onside. Although now I'm making it seem like they were looking to see if Alex Morgan was impeding the goalkeeper, which she wasn't. So, yeah, that's a good goal. I mean, the U.S. was bound to get a second one, let's be honest. Little bouncer, and yeah, Vietnamese keeper just misplayed it. All right, so it's 2-0. Coming up on the 55th minute. Okay, so it just said VAR goal, no offside. So they were looking at whether or not Morgan was offside. Mun, thanks for tuning in. So like I said, those of you on Facebook, make sure to follow, as I will be trying to do watch-alongs for all the U.S. games. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick some other games to do. I don't know. For sure, I'm going to try to do the U.S. games right now. All right, turnover in midfield. Rodman on the ball. Ugh. That was a dangerous tackle there. But no card. Looks like it's just going to be a free kick. All right, so we're now 10 minutes into the added time. Only supposed to have 8. I'm assuming eventually they're going to blow the whistle and end this first half. I mean, the 2 VAR checks did take some time, though. I guess there's a little bit added. So, yeah, Ivan, I can't stream the game. All right, that's the first half. Went 56 minutes. 2-0 score for the U.S. Sophia Smith with both goals for the U.S. as we head into the half. Vietnamese keeper, she did all she could. I mean, she was kind of throwing her body out there. So, I mean, maybe my prediction of 5, you can say 5 goals for the U.S., maybe that comes true. But we could also get a second half where it's just goal after goal. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this scoreboard is making my video lag. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So I might just do away with it. Yeah, it's completely messing with the video. Let's take a look here at the stats from the game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty one-sided, but let's see. Once again, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. If you are, please hit the like button, follow, or subscribe. So, here we go. All right, so pulling up the stats right now. So here we go. We got, win probability, 99.6% US, 0.1% Vietnam, 0.3% draw. I think the likelihood of a draw is kind of out the window at this point. Shots, 17 to none for Vietnam. Obviously, shots on target. U.S. has the advantage there, 5-0. Possession, 66% for the U.S., 34% for Vietnam. Passes, 217 for the U.S., 119. Vietnam accuracy, 82% for the U.S., 53% for Vietnam. Fouls, kind of even, 7 for the U.S., 9 for Vietnam. No yellow cards, no red cards. 4 corners for the U.S. and 2 offsides calls. Okay. So, yeah, those numbers kind of tell you how this first half has gone. Vietnam's been trying to defend, and the U.S. has been trying to break down that defense. So, Sophia Smith with the brace. She's a goal away from a hat trick. See if she can get that one early in the second half. We saw Megan Rapinoe warming up a little earlier when Trinity Rodman was down in the opening moments of the game. I know she's on a minutes restriction, so assume we'll see her at some point in the second half. I believe Rose Lavelle is also on a minutes restriction. But yeah, I don't see the U.S. trying to expend too much energy here in the second half necessarily. Get another couple of goals, get some subs in there. Make sure nobody gets injured or anything like that, and keep them moving. I mean, looking at their group, like I said, you got Netherlands, Portugal as the other 2 teams in this group. Portugal should be, I guess, pretty easy win for the U.S. That Netherlands matchup, of course, is going to be the big one. I feel like that's going to be the game that's going to decide the winner of the group. And Yeah, but both of them, the U.S. and Netherlands, should come out of this group. Let's see. So I guess Romeo, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we are at the half. It is 2-0 U.S. with the advantage. So like I said, the floor is open to you guys here in the chat. What do you want to talk about? It's been a first half of dominance for the U.S. Vietnam is lucky that it's only 2-0. And for a long stretch there, it looked like it was only going to be one goal for the U.S. Especially after, Rodman got the penalty call in the box. Morgan stepped up, but the Vietnamese keeper guessed right and made the save. And then Morgan couldn't put back in the rebound. But then later on, yeah, nice goal here. Off of the punch from the keeper, Sophia Smith gets onto it, puts it back on frame, takes a weird bounce on the keeper, and it goes through her legs. Then they had a check to see if Alex Morgan was offside. Like each time they show it, it kind of seems like the Vietnamese defender who was behind Alex Morgan actually had her arm out as well, which I think kept Alex Morgan onside. Because the original camera angle they showed, it looked like the player behind Morgan did take like half a step up, and Morgan was offside because her arm was kind of out. Yeah, both goals from Smith went 5-hole. Yes. Ga? I guess that's Ga. Thanks for tuning in. 17 total shots in the first half. That means they're on pace for over 30, 34. All right, we got Carly Lloyd at the halftime desk. U.S. great. Okay, looks like they're going to do some coverage on England. But yeah, those of you in the chat, like I said, let me know what you want to talk about, and let's have some fun with it. Like I said, kind of a big night / week in the world of soccer or football, whichever you prefer. We have Messi, initial game tonight. Actually, let me see how that's going. Because I am interested. I believe that's the start of the Leagues Cup, which, I mean, it's another, I guess, interesting little tournament there for MLS and I think it's MLS and Liga MX. So it is okay. So it's 1-1 Inter Miami and Cruz Azul. And nope, the goal was not by Messi. Okay. Imagine if Messi were to score tonight. I'm sure that's going to lead the way on SportsCenter. All right, so those of you, like I said, tuning in, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, the stream, appreciate that. Like I said, just to let you know a little bit about me. Do watch alongs not only of soccer. That's just how most of the recent ones have been. USA Soccer did a lot of the men for Nations League and the Gold Cup. Now we got women's for the Women's World Cup. Um, NFL season, I will do some of these for NFL games, preferably the Patriots because that's who I'm a fan of, but could do some Falcons games because I am down in the Atlanta area. But I also have a podcast that I do, Chomp at the Bit. That's also on the channel here. And recently started a FIFA 23 kind of series. So all those are over on the channel on YouTube. I believe they should still be up on Twitch as well. So definitely check those out after the stream here tonight. And I might go live on FIFA after the game. Still deciding that. So yeah, if you like this content, like I said, after the game, by the end of the game, I'll let you know whether or not I'll go live on FIFA tonight. That way we could just go from here right over there. Kels, thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good night or good day, depending on where you are. Can't assume you're all like in the East. All right, showing the schedule here. We got Zambia, Japan at 2:30, England versus Haiti at 5 a.m., and then Denmark, China, 7:30 a.m. Okay. All right, looks like after this commercial break, we'll be back for the second half. Once again, it's 2-0 U.S. Sophia Smith with both goals. And the U.S. pretty much dominating the first half. Vietnam has yet to get a shot off, much less a shot on goal. So Alyssa Nair has not had anything to do. So as we wait for that, hope everybody's having a great day. But let's see what else. Yeah, so also, because it's kind of been normal thing for soccer streams, drop who your favorite team is, drop your favorite player, so I can kind of understand what everybody's allegiances are to. I mean, for me, look, I live in the U.S. Obviously, I watch MLS. My favorite team is New England Revolution. Outside of the MLS, I watch a lot of Premier League. Can't really say I've narrowed down a favorite team necessarily. I mean, my Red Sox are owned by a group that's a part of the ownership group for Liverpool. So I do watch Liverpool a lot, but I also watch Manchester United, Manchester City, Tottenham. I watched a decent amount of Leeds last season because they had Weston McKennie and Brendan Aronson. Watched Chelsea. They had Christian Pulisic, but no longer there. He's going to AC Milan. So I guess I'll start checking out some AC Milan games as well. See if Pulisic finally gets the opportunity to play regularly over there. Because as we know, with Chelsea, it had to be frustrating for him. It seemed like if he did play, he was going in like the 85th minute just to break a sweat a little bit. It seems like with AC Milan, he's going to be a bigger part of their plans, which I think will definitely be a beneficial to his career. As I said earlier, PSG came out and said Mbappe has probably made his last appearance. As all the speculation around where he'll end up kind of continues, it seems like all signs are pointing to Real Madrid, but we never know. Okay. So the players are getting ready to get this second half going. All right, we're underway. All right, U.S. is in possession to get us started. Once again, they almost get it together off the bat. Sophia Smith had a good opportunity there, but she was just wide with it. Okay. All right, Vietnam on the ball. All right, send it out wide. Vietnam trying to get on an attack. Park for the second time all game. Cuts inside and loses possession. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted. I would say Alma. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you are enjoying your day. Let me know where you're tuning in from. They're resetting everything. Vietnam is in a 5-4-1 formation. The U.S. in a 4-3-3. But like I said, Vietnam's been trying to play defense and get on the counterattack. That's been their plan. It's kind of been more defense than counterattack, to be honest with you, but still only a 2-0 scoreline. All right, so we got U.S. with a throw in here. It's like from Crystal Dunn. Gets into Haran, but she loses possession, but then she gets right back onto it. All right, we got a little tack out wide to Haran. She's going to try to cross it in, I believe. Yeah. Oh, that was a handball. And okay, thought she didn't see it at first. So we got DeMello on the ball. She's going to put this one back into play. It's a free kick to the U.S. Not a bad angle here. You know, can float one into the front of the box. You know, Alex Morgan's there lurking. Like I said, between Alex Morgan and Julie Ertz and, you know, Trinity Rodman, there's definitely targets there for them to connect with. Nice ball. I think that was Ertz who got to it. She tried to go near post, but she was wide. That's kind of her signature there. Make that run to the near post and try to get a flick onto target, but she couldn't do it there. Once again, U.S. back in possession. I mean, Vietnam just cannot get much going past the halfway line. Oh, got turnover here. First time into the final third, but U.S. regains possession. And what do you know? I think I just saw an alert that Messi just scored for Inter Miami. So definitely make sure to check that out after the game. I think he said he scored off of a free kick. Definitely want to see that. Okay, U.S. on the attack again. Gets it to Rodman. Cross into the box. Oh, how? Haran put it wide. She calmly settled underneath that one. I thought that was going to be an easy goal. Yeah, she put it wide. Okay. Once again, that should have been a third goal there, but still 2-0. And U.S. back on the ball. Great little piece of skill there from Rodman. Early cross into the box. Couldn't get anybody on the end of it. Haran chases it down. And U.S. kind of backs it up a little bit. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. Vietnam can't clear it. Oh. Morgan tried to head it into the goal from there. That was way too far out. It would have been an easy play. I think Trinity Rodman made a little run there. She had headed over to her. That'd have been an easy goal. I mean, Vietnamese player got hit by her own teammate there. And she's now down, getting attended to. So 51 minutes in, 2-0 US. Okay, so they're showing us stuff with Alex Morgan. So it's the Vietnamese player's foot that kept Alex Morgan on side. Jason, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a good day. It's 2-0 US. All the statistics would tell you should be a wider margin, but the five at the back for Vietnam have played as hard as they could. Bad giveaway right there. Haran on the ball, gets over to Crystal Dunn. She's looking for a pass, gets it back to Haran. Okay. All right. DeMello tried to do a quick little turn there, but touched out of play. Showing Megan Rapinoe getting loose. Here's DeMello into the box, try to cross it in. Out of play for a corner kick. Yeah, once again, another alert coming through. Apparently, Messi's free kick goal was a jaw dropper. Yeah, already making an impact in Miami. All right, so DeMello's going to put this one into play. It's going to be in swinging. That's a good one. Headed away by Vietnam. Ertz with a quick turn. That was a handball there, but I guess play the advantage. Nope. They whistled it. So, chat, another question for you. Now that, like I said, Messi scored a goal, who do you think's the next big name star to sign with MLS? All right, so DeMello taking a step back. See what they can do here. Goes far post. Whew, I thought the keeper's going to punch it into her own net, but she punched it wide. She's been good. I mean, that punch could have went horribly wrong for her, but she got out of play. So now we have, I think this is Fox sending this one in. Another good one. The keeper gets a finger on it. Goes far post. She gets on that one too. She is doing all she can right now. The amount of time she's stretching out, hitting the pitch, like she's gonna be sore in the morning. So at the half it was what, 17 shots to none. It's now 20 shots to none. Vietnam still yet to get a shot off. All right, we got a Vietnamese player down, and we got a yellow card for Haran. Yeah, I can see that. It's like when Haran was going in for the tackle, her studs were up, and she caught the Vietnamese player in the leg. So, yeah, just for being reckless, I think that's a good yellow card there. All right, we'll go balling from Vietnam and headed away by Haran. But Vietnam back on possession, back in their own half, now into the U.S. half, turnover. Haran settles it down, plays a ball up ahead, but the Vietnamese player gets there first. We have a throw in for the U.S. I believe that was Megan Rapinoe. No, throwing for Vietnam, sorry. They keep showing Megan Rapinoe running along the sideline. Wonder how long they're waiting to bring her in. All right, throw in U.S. Crystal done with it, looking for somebody. Throws it over the top to Morgan. Gets in the middle to Rodman. Once again, Vietnam clears it out. U.S. back on it. Another Vietnamese player down, but continuing the play. Well, then a foul by Vietnam to kind of give them the opportunity to look at the Vietnamese player that's down. See, she ran into DeMello. Oh, no, that was a foul on DeMello. Yeah, Vietnamese player is holding her side or hip or something. So Vietnam looks like they're going to make two subs here. U.S. still has yet to make one. They have all 5 of theirs left. Like I said, obviously Megan Rapinoe is going to be one. She's been getting warmed up. There's a couple of others who are. Couldn't tell who they were. All right, so they got the player off to the side, so you get play back underway. She's still being attended to. They're using the old magic spray on her leg. Okay. What are we waiting for? All right, hand in the air. Here we go. Into the box. Haran gets on the end of it. Right to the keeper. Who sends one long, but that's taken away. Offside flag goes up. Rodman offside. That's yeah, she was offside. She came back to the wall, was onside, and then she tried to make her run again and was offside. All right, turnover there. U.S. back on the ball. Rodman with a little touch up. Vietnam clears it. Send it up. Knocked out a play by the U.S. there. It was on the far side, so I couldn't tell who did that. But throwing for Vietnam. I just realized that the Vietnamese players that were standing there, they did not come into the game yet. So here we go. All right, so we had one win go out, one win come in. I'm not even proud. I think it was Chong, maybe the other player who came out. All right, so it looks like Rapinoe and Rose Lavelle will be coming in for the U.S. Which, as I said earlier, are the two players for the U.S. that are on a minutes restriction. Let's see. Is that Ty? Is that how you pronounce that? Thanks for tuning in. I see you there on Facebook. All right, so Lavelle and Rapinoe stepping up, getting ready to enter this ball game. Well, see who they come in for. Numbers are going up. So Rapinoe's coming in for Alex Morgan. Oh, okay, I guess they're not allowing it yet. I mean, the assistant flashed the numbers like, oh, she's sending. Okay, I guess to save time, sending her off on the near side instead of having her go all the way across the field. I get it. And then Lavelle's coming in for DeMello. So Rapinoe and Lavelle in, Alex Morgan and DeMello are out. So Vietnam has 2 subs left. U.S. have 3 of their 5 subs left. If you don't know, Megan Rapinoe said before the start of this tournament that this will be her last tournament for the U.S. She'll be retiring, and I believe she's retiring from club football as well. So what a great way to send her out than with another World Cup win. All right, so the U.S. back on the ball. They get it to Rose Lavelle. She sends it out wide to Rapinoe. Nice tackle by the Vietnamese player, but a throw-in for the U.S. Rapinoe gets it in. Is that Crystal Dunn? I want to get this girl's name right. She's the other center back. I keep wanting to say her name, but I don't know how to say it. Hold on. Germa, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. Okay, Rapinoe with a quick throw in, sends it out to Sophia Smith, who's going down the left side. Puts it back to the middle. She was looking for Haran. All right, back to Ertz. Germa. Haran with the turn, sends it out wide, gets over there to, I think that was Fox. Sends it into the box, but too far for Crystal Dunn to get on the end of. Are approaching the 65th minute, still 2-0 for the U.S. Like I said, all things considered, not a bad scoreline for Vietnam. I mean, they weren't expected to win anyway, but keeping the goal differential manageable should give them hope, for the rest of the group stage. Although there still isn't much hope for them to come out of the group. Like, let's be honest, it's going to be U.S. and the Netherlands, barring something catastrophic happening. All right, Ertz, Fox, out wide. Gets to Lavelle. Rodman puts it into the box. Oh. Somebody please score here. Oh, wow. Fox, settled on her right, got it to her left, and she put it over the bar. A little bit of a scramble drill there. So that's the pass from Rodman. She was looking for her Haran. Vietnamese keeper knocks it away. Rapinoe over to Fox. Nice move, and then over the bar. Vietnamese keeper. She's been the MVP for Vietnam for sure. All right, so we got a foul on Crystal Dunn. We're on the halfway line. Free kick for Vietnam. Vietnam into the final third. One of the first times for them. Actually have some possession here in the U.S. half. Floats one to the middle. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. Well, Vietnam back on the ball. Turns it over. I mean, at this point, Vietnam might as well just, pressure the back line, see if they can cause something. I mean, sure, it'll lead to counterattacking opportunities, but they got to try something offensively. Okay, Vietnam back on the ball. Ball over the top. Yeah, Julie Ertz read that one. Min, thanks for tuning in. All right, Crystal Dunn coming on the left side. Plays a ball to Haran, but out of reach. I feel like to some of the fans, if this scoreline stays 2-0, might be a little disappointing that the U.S. weren't able to score more goals. But for me, it's the first goal, the first game of the group stage. Sorry, just get a win. I wouldn't have cared if it was 1-0. Just get a win, opening game, and then that sets you up to better qualify out of the group. And with the Netherlands there, I'm sure the U.S. wants to win the group, obviously. All right, come from the 69th minute here. Say Wong. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, if I say a name wrong, that's completely on me. But would appreciate if you hit the like button, follow, or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Really appreciate it. So follow if you're on Facebook or Twitch. If you do follow or subscribe, I will reciprocate. All right, so we got Rapinoe with the pass back to, I believe her name is Sanderson. German Smith tried to slip it to Rodman, but she couldn't corral it. All right, Vietnam on the ball. Skies one. Ertz there. Okay, Fox on the ball. She's making a run. She's got some space. Sends it out wide. Oh, couldn't connect with Rodman out there. Rodman was looking for the ball out in front of her. Fox played it behind her, and it went out of play for a throw into Vietnam. John, what's going on? Hopefully having a great night. All right, so we got U.S. Netherlands on Wednesday night. I should be available for that game. Rapinoe, open goal. She puts it over the bar. She couldn't get her body behind that one to keep it down. She had an open goal. It was a nice run by Lavelle. Good cross. Yeah. Rapinoe just got underneath it. Okay, U.S. back on the ball. We are 71 and a half minutes in. I believe that's Thompson getting some instructions. It looks like she might be the next sub in for the U.S. I think it's Alyssa Thompson. Rapinoe's on the ball, gets it to Haran. Haran gets taken down. Play the advantage. Okay. All that going back the other way. I think Haran was looking to the official to blow it down, to blow it dead and give him the free kick, but she kept playing the advantage. It says possession 47% US, 29% Vietnam, 24% in contest. So I wonder what the official numbers will be after the game. All right, coming up on the 73rd minute, so we're winding down here. Like I said, after this, I might go ahead and go live again for will be the 5th streaming of FIFA 23 career mode. So, if any of you want to follow me over there, that will be on Twitch. I go live on Twitch and then comes the YouTube after. So if you're down for that, make sure you follow me over there. At the end of the stream, I'll have my socials come up so you'll see. But yeah. And then also looking ahead on the channel, like I said, we'll hopefully be able to do Wednesday night USA Netherlands. Did an episode of the podcast earlier today. Be honest with you, I might do one over the weekend. Oh, here we go. Ball into Sophia Smith, but she can't get to the end of it. Out of play, goal kick for Vietnam. But might do another episode this weekend. If not, I'll probably just do a couple of FIFA streams. Like I said, once we get into NFL season, like I can't wait. All right, so looks like Thompson is coming in for Rodman. I think Rodman's first half was better than her second half, but you know, still a good showing for her. 4 players born in 2000 or later: Grimmer, Rodman, Smith, and Thompson. That's the youth, the future of US. Okay, looks like Vietnam's making a sub. I think the official gave somebody a yellow card. Not sure who. Yeah, they didn't show anything about who got the yellow card. It looked like she was putting her yellow card back in her pocket. I'm wondering, did she give it to the Vietnamese player? Maybe she didn't get off the pitch fast enough. I don't know. All right, 75 and a half minutes in. Still 2-0. They did. She gave, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, she gave the girl who's being subbed out a yellow card for, I guess, not going quick enough. Kind of seemed like she was confused whether or not she was coming out. So, all right, so Vietnam is down to 1 sub. US have 2 subs left. And it's still 2-0. Okay, ball over the top. Wait a minute. Haran. There we go. Goal. Third goal was sitting out there for somebody to get, and Lindsey Haran gets onto it. I believe that was set up by Thompson. Set that one up. Yeah, it went from Ertz over the top. Vietnamese player let her bounce, and then no, that was Sophia Smith actually, who got into the end of that. Cut it back across. Haran had it. The Vietnamese keeper was way out of position. Open net. Haran puts it in. Okay, so that's the third goal. All right, so we're back to the action. So Haran in the 77th minute with the goal. We have a free kick to the U.S. Can they get a fourth here? Let's see. So we got Haran, we got Ertz, Ertz is walking away. So we got Haran, Rapinoe, and Lavelle all standing around the ball. This seems like it's a little bit further out than I guess that they would try to take a chance on goal, but Rapinoe's there. That was a good strike by Rapinoe, just wide. That was a really good strike. I think the keeper would have handled it, but good strike. All right, so at this point, we're 79 minutes in, coming up on the 80th minute. U.S. just wants to get out of here. No injuries right now. Sophia Smith on the ball, knocked away for another corner for the U.S. All right, so Rapinoe's setting it up. She's going to take this corner. So it should be in swinging towards the keeper. Can Sophia get her third goal? Get the hat trick. All right, waiting for the whistle so Rapinoe can put this one into play. Once again, went near post to Ertz, and she tried to flick it onto the near post, but wide and out of play. Goal kick for Vietnam. Wait a minute. No. Corner. I guess it went off a Vietnamese defender. I thought Ertz put it wide, but okay. Do it again. All right, Rapinoe puts it in. I think Haran got knocked down in the box. Nothing there. All right, Germa back on the ball. She floats it towards the box, gets it to nobody. Vietnamese player clears it out, but the U.S. is back on the ball. As we're winding down here, 81st minute. So we got 9 minutes left, plus whatever additional time gets added on. Rapinoe with it. She goes. Okay. That was an interesting ball by Rapinoe. I guess he was trying to catch the keeper not paying attention. All right, somebody else getting instructions. Attendance over 41,000. Nice little draw there. Shots 25-0. Goal shots on goal 7-0. Only thing Vietnam is leading in fouls 13-11. All right, Dunn plays it to Haran. They play the advantage there. Gets it to Lavelle. Back to Haran. Cross into the box. Rapinoe couldn't get to the end of that. Lavelle gets it back out, but that's offside. So we got Huerta and O'Hara coming in now. And these will be the last two subs for the U.S. Waiting to see who they're coming in for. Well, I guess they're going to wait a little bit. All right, kind of knocking around for both teams here. Neither one really getting possession. All right, Vietnam on the ball now. Can Vietnam find space and get a goal? Well, that's out of play. Throw in for the U.S. I'm assuming the subs have to be coming in now. So it looks like O'Hara's coming in for Crystal Dunn. Yeah, the defense haven't really had to do much of anything tonight. So, and then looks like Fox is coming out for Huerta. All right, we're approaching the 84th minute now. Thanks for tuning in. 3-0 game here, 84th minute. And we We got a nice little 1-2 there between Thompson and Smith. Out wide. And that was launched out of play. I believe that was Huerta on the ball there. So everybody tuning in, hopefully you're having a good night or day, depending where you are. Please make sure to give me a like, follow, or subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll return the favor. As we wind down the last few moments here, Lavelle on the ball. She puts it. Oh, hit the crossbar and stayed out. I don't know how that one stayed out. I thought it hit the underside of the crossbar. It went straight down and bounced out. Let's see. Yeah, it absolutely did. Keeper got a fingertip on it. Great save. Bodies all over the place now. Vietnam on the ball, 85th, approaching the 86th minute. So it looks like the U.S. is going to go on to win this game, which, I mean, after the first goal, wasn't much doubt of that. I mean, Vietnam, they defended pretty well. They scrambled a lot in the back end, but for it to only be 3 goals while being outshot basically 25-0, that's pretty good defensively. I mean, they just don't have any type of offensive attack to speak of, but defensively, not bad. Okay, so they call a foul there on Sophia Smith. I mean, is that Lior? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, not purposely butchering your name, but hopefully you're having a good day. Goal line technology check just to reassure us that Lavelle's shot was not a goal. Haran tried to get it out to Lavelle, but headed back to the Vietnamese keeper. As we're approaching the 88th minute, only a couple minutes to go here unless we get some additional time. But yeah, the Vietnamese keeper, she got a fingertip on that Lavelle shot. O'Hara chopping down players right now. All right, so got a Vietnamese player down, being attended to. So add this to the. I mean, that challenge by O'Hara, kind of reckless. Looks like Vietnam's going to make their last sub. Yep. I saw this is like the 3rd sub for Vietnam with a bandage on their head. Like, what's going on there? Okay. Officials talking to O'Hara. The 89th minute, we should learn pretty shortly how much additional time we're going to have here. I'm going to guess 6 minutes. Okay, ball over the top to Lavelle. Try to get it to Thompson. Could not make the connection. They still haven't posted how much time. We're approaching the 90th minute right now. All right, Ertz on the ball. She gets it to Haran. Back to Ertz. Back to Germa. Plays a low cross into Thompson. Okay, I said 6. We're getting 9 minutes. All right, here's the ball into the box. Not a good cross there. But U.S. is back on the ball here. Well, we got 9 more minutes to go here before U.S. gets their 3 points and look forward to Netherlands on Wednesday. All right, nice little nutmeg there. Haran out to Rapinoe. Rapinoe back to Lavelle, but Vietnam clears that one out. Vietnam on the ball, trying to send a player out. Turnover. Haran on the ball, looking for somebody. And bad pass. But U.S. back on the ball. O'Hara to Rapinoe. Rapinoe back to O'Hara. Can't keep it in. Out of play. So throwing to Vietnam. Into the 91st minute. So like I said, Wednesday you got USA, Netherlands, and you'll get Vietnam, Portugal, I guess. Actually, it depends on how they're staggering the schedule. So O'Hara to Rapinoe. Rapinoe gets it to Haran. To Smith. Lavelle. Haran. Over to Rapinoe. Nope. Vietnamese player knocks it away. And O'Hara touches across the line for a throw to Vietnam. All right, so we're into the 92nd minute. 2 minutes of the 9 additional minutes away. Vietnamese player down, but she's back up. Both teams are out of subs here. U.S. coach telling them 7 more minutes. Trying to let them know, let's get through these 7 minutes without any injuries. I will say, Vietnam, they are still making tackles and trying to be aggressive with these U.S. players. Just that they've been defending for a lot of the night, and at some point it just takes a toll. Lavelle to Haran. To Smith. Thompson back to Haran. Somebody take a shot. Can't. Headed back to Rapinoe. Rapinoe with the cross in. Deflected away by Vietnam. I mean, as I said on the earlier episode, I did. It's the first appearance for Vietnam. It's just going to be great experience for them. Obviously, there's still a federation trying to get it together. Rapinoe into the box. Great diving stop there from the Vietnamese defender. Got another corner for the U.S. They take a short one to O'Hara. And all right, they're going to redo it. All right, into the 94th minute. 5 more minutes to go here in the game. Looks like they're not going to go to short corner here again. Rapinoe puts it into the box. Nobody was there. Cleared out by Vietnam. But right back to the U.S. That's also been a thing with Vietnam putting so many players behind the ball. When they clear out the back line, it's usually directly to a U.S. player. So then you're just turning around and having to play defense right after clearing the ball. O'Hara over to Horan. Rapinoe back to O'Hara. Try to get it to Horan, but Horan kind of drifted back to cover O'Hara's spot. Lavelle on the ball. Bad pass. Didn't get enough on it. Vietnam on the ball. Turned over there. Gets back on the ball. Sends a pass over the top, but U.S. is right there to intercept. Yeah. 95 and a half minutes in. 3-0 scoreline for the U.S. So they're going to get their 3 points here as they approach their big matchup in the group with Netherlands on Wednesday night. As I said at the start of the broadcast, that game's going to decide who wins this group. For all intents and purposes. Good ball over the top. Oh, Lavelle over the bar. Of course, if U.S. and Netherlands draw, then it comes down to the third game. But whoever wins Wednesday night between U.S. and Netherlands will end up winning this group. That was a great look from Horan over to Lavelle. Lavelle just couldn't get her head around to put it on frame. All right, we're now 96 and a half minutes in. A little over 2 minutes to go. Vietnam's on the ball, out of play, thrown to the U.S. All right, so coming on the 97th minute. So looking at the stats of the game, U.S. dominated every aspect. Scoreline-wise, you might think of it as a minor win for Vietnam. Couldn't get anything going in the attack, but they're only losing 3-0. I wonder what the over-under was coming into this game. I feel like this has to be the under. Especially since the last time these two teams met, U.S. won 13-0. For this one only be 3-0. Moral victory. Enjoy the little things. All right, so coming to the 98th minute. Should be a minute left here. Floats it into the box, cleared out by Vietnam. Horan on the ball. Gets out to Ertz, and we're now approaching the final minute of this game. At least it should be, unless adding some more additional time. U.S. on the ball again. O'Hara floats it. Lavelle. Horan over the bar. Well over the bar with that one. All right. Last 30 seconds. All right. So the goal kick. This could be the final kick of the match, to be honest with you. All right. All right, we're into the 99th minute now. Corner kick, no, that's it. U.S. get 3 points. That was the mission going into this game tonight. Like I said, the fact that Vietnam did not get a shot, although I don't know if that last play counted as a shot, because Nair did technically make a save, but it seemed like it was going to be out of bounds. I don't know, but yeah, the numbers don't look pretty for Vietnam, but a 3-0 scoreline is not as bad as it could have been, for sure. The Vietnamese keeper made a lot of saves, made a lot of, correct decisions coming off of her back line and all that. She saved very easily maybe 5 or 6 goals. All right, so setting up, let's see, U.S. Netherlands Wednesday, like I said, and then Portugal U.S. will be the following Tuesday. So we got 2 goals from Sophia Smith, a goal from Lindsay Horan. That equals your 3-0 scoreline for the U.S. Like I just said, stat line, domination, scoreline, some goals are definitely left out there on the pitch. But 3 points is 3 points. So you take it and, I'm sure they'll have some things to work on that they can point out in the replay and all that as they get ready for a formidable opponent in Netherlands on Wednesday. So like I said, I'm not necessarily going to hang around too much longer past the end of this game because, like I said, wasn't a lot to really go over. Vietnam doesn't have an attack. U.S. capitalized on a couple of opportunities, left some out there. But as I said, 3 points is 3 points. So I still believe I will, jump on FIFA tonight for a live stream. So if you are checking me out on Twitch, stay right there. That's where I will be streaming tonight. If you're on YouTube, head over there. Facebook as well. Like I said, I think I got a couple hours stream in me. I was showing the final possession of them. So possession 66-34 for the U.S. Actually, let me see. What was the final total for shots? 28. 28 shots from the U.S. And yeah, Vietnam ended up with 0 shots. U.S. 7 shots on target. Vietnam obviously 0 shots on target. Passes 463 to 255. The accuracy 79% to 49%. Fouls were even. Yellow cards 1 apiece. 9 corners for the U.S. 5 times their offsides. So yeah, I guess that's the one stat Vietnam won. They had 0 offsides. So dominating performance for sure. We'll have to see what they can do against Netherlands on Wednesday night. So with that, appreciate all of you for tuning in. I really do. Whether you were on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, thank you. Once again, Mr. with the raid. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I will be back with you Wednesday for USA Netherlands. Between now and then, I will be on Sports Empire Network on Monday and Tuesday. 6:30 Monday night, 7 p.m. Tuesday Eastern Time for Cheap Seats and the Big 3 podcast over there. What else? Well, that's all I got. So with that, enjoy the rest of your night, day, evening, depending where you are. Be safe. God bless. I'll catch you on the next stream. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, follow